Bob's been told he needs a surety bond for his business. He's also heard that personal credit can play a large part in the approval process, which has caused him some concern. My credit is not that good, but can I still get bonded? Is my bankruptcy going to be a problem? How are my outstanding collections going to affect my ability to be approved for a bond? It's true that underwriters will look at your personal credit and that it can have a substantial result on the premium you pay. In fact, in some circumstances, it can even cause your application to be declined. Bob has called a few local agencies and searched the internet for answers, but he seems to be getting conflicting information everywhere he goes. There are two easy answers for some of the confusion. First, not all agencies are able to place high-risk applicants. Bond-only agencies have the industry know-how, connections, and access to specialty and exclusive markets that typical all-in-one insurance agencies do not. Second, there are three types of bonds: contract, court, and commercial bonds, and each is affected differently by bad credit. Unfortunately, we don't have any high-risk markets for contract bonds such as bid, performance, or payment bonds. High-risk applicants for court bonds can typically get an approval with very little variation in rate, though joint control with a lawyer is typically a condition for this approval. But my bond is a license bond. That's a commercial bond, right? Correct, and great news. There are several high-risk markets available for commercial bonds like Bob's. In fact, 98% of commercial applicants can get an approval despite credit issues. The two biggest causes of declination are open bankruptcies, though a closed bankruptcy is fine, and late child support payments. Outside of those two things, what's considered high risk? Typically, credit scores below 650, open collections, civil judgments, and tax liens can place you in a high-risk market. The best way to determine your ability to be approved and to find your exact rate is to apply for a no-obligation quote. If you have questions about the application process, watch our next video.